To talk about something that investors should be doing right now to maximise their returns in the long term. So at the moment, the rental market's really tight. Vacancy rates below 1%. There's lots of tenants that are looking to rent. But certainly in the past 3 to 4 years, that has not been the case. And so it would be silly to assume that it's going to continue going gangbusters for the next 3 to 4 years too. Certainly rents are trending upwards, but it's very important to set yourself up for success right now so that in 12 months' time, in 2 years, in 3 years, when your lease expires, you're in the busiest time of the market. So you can maximise your rent, and obviously being supply and demand, you've got a better choice in prospective tenants as well. So something really important about the Townsville market is there's lots of people that move as part of defence postings. There's lots of people that move at the end of the year, / the start of the year, because they don't want to be disruptive, potentially children in school. Lots of employment opportunities start and finish at the end of the year. There's not so much stuff happening during the first and the third quarter of the year. And so it's really important that we want to structure your lease agreement to end during these busy times. And if we have a look here, there's a graph, and on the y-axis I've put rental prices and also the number of prospective tenants looking in the market. And then I've also got January all the way through to December down the bottom. So I've already mentioned how it's quite a busy period of time at the start and the end of the year, and also to a lesser extent, but still there in June, July. And if we have a look at the rental prices in Townsville and also the number of people looking to rent, the graph would look somewhat like this. Right, so we can see higher rents in January, February, then it drops down around March, April and May because there aren't as many people looking to rent, and obviously rental prices are supply and demand. Picks a little bit up around June, July, that's kind of our mid-year busy period. Drops off again August, September, and it starts to pick up around that October, November, December period. What we want to do at the moment is it's currently renting, it's in April, May period. It's busy at the moment, so it's not an issue finding tenants, and we're getting really good rental returns on investment properties. But we don't want to sign a 12-month lease or a 2-year lease or a 3-year lease that's going to bring you into this quiet period in a couple of years' time. So what I'm suggesting to a lot of landlords at the moment is instead of just signing a 12-month, a 2-year, or 3-year lease, we take it back a couple of months to get us into this busy period at the start of the year, or we push it forwards a couple of months so that we maybe sign a 13, a 14, a 15-month lease, so that in 12 months, 24 months' time, your property is in this busy period here, here, or here. Now, it doesn't matter whether your tenants choose to renew their lease or whether they choose to move out and you need to go through a vacancy and find another tenant, because it's going to be a benefit to you as an investor regardless. Obviously, if your tenants go to renew their lease and the market's tighter, there's less availability and rent prices are going up, it's easier for us to negotiate fair market rent increases that end up putting more money back in your pocket at the end of the day. If we need to find a new tenant and you're going through a vacancy, then there's more tenants looking in the market. The days on market are going to be shorter, so you've got less vacancy costs, and we're going to have a better selection of tenants to look for. This is just one of the ways at Coral Sea that we maximise our investment property owners' returns. If you'd like to have a chat about it, please get in touch with me. I'd be more than happy to provide some specific advice to your situation.